Good evening, Chinook and Steelhead members. Here's your forecast for Tuesday, the 12th of October. We're coming up, we're on a weak tide series right now. We're coming up on a high tide at daybreak. So fingers crossed that means a good thing at the bridge there. The bridge bite was good today, but it hasn't been good all week. So I was pleasantly surprised that we found some up there today at high tide, which was, we fished till 5 p.m. today, and they were biting all the way until quitting time. So I recommend, if you're going to start early tomorrow, get up to the bridge. I'm not 100% sure what time high tide is if you're going to catch the last trickle of incoming for an above the bridge troll, but I don't necessarily recommend that. I'm going to probably start below the bridge and wait for outgoing tide. It's such a weak tide tomorrow that troll on the Washington side from the bridge down to the church should be fairly productive for a good part of the morning. And given how weak the tide is, you may want to pour some juice to the RPMs to keep your flashers flashing and your baits going fast. The strike to hook ratio was good today. Not necessarily because I was trolling fast, but I've been running the size 2 treble hook behind a size 5 VMC, 5/0 VMC, where I put that little anchovy chunk on the 5/0 hook and have that small size 2 treble trailing, barbless of course, but that treble is trailing just a very short distance behind that 5/0 hook, and I'm pretty pleased with our strike to hook ratio. But after saying that, I'm sure I'm gonna be disappointed tomorrow. So, but a good ratio of hatchery fish. Of the 12 or 13 that we killed, we only let go 2 wild fish. So once you get some of the tribal fish out of the equation, I think a lot of these hatchery fish are destined for Washington state hatcheries, and I think we're going to keep seeing a good ratio of hatchery fish in the mix here. So yeah, bridge bite, church troll, 22 to 30 foot of water. Feel free to mix it up. Be a nice soft outgo, but do find yourself down towards the mouth there as the tide goes out. Keep in mind, because it's a weak outgoing tide, that those fish will start crossing the bar earlier than what you would normally think down there. But I think we're due for another big ocean tomorrow, so I'm still going to go down and explore the buoy 12 to buoy 10 troll. It was restricted west of 11 today, but I'm going to still go down and explore because I have a lot of confidence. It's really been the best bite of the season. Last part of outgo, first part of incoming. I don't see that changing tomorrow, so I'll be down there. Look for me in the It's All Good guide service boat. That's my boat now. So stay safe out there. It was, like I say, it was a big bar today, restricted west of 11, and sloppy chop west of 14, buoy 14. So if that's not your game, don't come do it. That bridge to tunnel troll should be fairly productive for a good part of the outgoing tide, which is what we'll see for most of the morning. So good luck if you get out there. The spinner baits are working, the chartreuses are working, the Santa hat, which is brass, white, red tip, spinner blade, size 3.5, with that little tiny chunk of herring, not herring, but a tiny chunk of anchovy. I froze some anchovies, bought a bunch of fresh ones and froze them right away. So I got a pretty good chunk bait going on that size 5/0 hook, just ahead of the size 2 treble. So keep spinning fast tomorrow. Good luck. Stay safe.